Storm.
Welcome back to P-Storm. And I'm sure you've all been waiting for this one. We're about to finally start on Danganronpa 2. I don't really know how else to get the introduction out of the way, so let's just dive right into it. Start from the beginning. Played in Japanese, again for much the same reason as last time. Yeah, let's not mess with the difficulty. I feel like I got through it just fine last time. Alright, and yeah, I don't have a feel for any of... I don't know any of the characters, so I'm gonna have to start fresh with new voices. So it's just a... Hey, can you hear me? I know this guy. Okay. I think this is the same voice actor as Makoto, and he's supposed to be like the antithesis of Makoto. So I'm gonna make one exception for this guy. I'm gonna voice him like Constantine, also known as Evil Kermit. Hey, are you okay? You seem pretty out of it. To be honest, I'm also... No. Everyone else feels the same too. Since we suddenly got put into this weird situation. Hey, are you listening? I don't understand. Why am I here? What happened? I should try to remember that first. I began to think, disentangling the twisted knots that had formed in my mind. Think. As I gathered the fragments of my scattered memories, I began to piece together what actually happened. That's right. I... Whoa. Wonder if all those hexadecimal codes, wonder if all that hexadecimal code actually means anything. Oh yeah, this my jam! That day, it wasn't just a typical day for me. It was a day that felt truly significant. When that long-awaited day finally came, I felt proud in a way I can't really put into words. I felt like I had just become a part of something greater than myself. Does that make sense? Actually, that's exactly what it was like. I was truly in a dream. Hope's Peak Academy. That place was so much more than a school to me. Kids who love to play baseball will long to join the major leagues. Kids who love to play soccer will long to join a rep team. And ever since I was a kid, I felt the same way about Hope's Peak Academy. Hope's Peak Academy is a government-funded school for the privileged elite of society. It recruits top students from every imaginable field to inspire hope, and in doing so, shape the future. Whenever Hope's Peak Academy is mentioned, it's only a matter of time before someone says, if you come here and manage to graduate, you'll be set for life. And just so you know, that's not a joke or an exaggeration at all. Many of the current leaders of the various industries are actually alumni from this school. Well, that's basically what Hope's Peak Academy is all about. As they say, it's truly the Academy of Hope. There are 2 criteria you must meet in order to attend this school. 1, you must be a current high school student. 2, you must be the very best at what you do. Unlike other schools, there aren't any entrance exams at this academy. The only way to get in is if the school scouts you itself. That's how Hope's Peak Academy operates. Now, because of the talents of those who are chosen, the students of Hope's Peak Academy are called Ultimates. But even though I'm finally going to Hope's Peak Academy, the school I desired more than anything else, the truth is, my circumstance is just a little different than that of my peers. Alright. Alright, I know some of you want me to say the line. This school's a little different from the other high schools. There, I said it. Well, I guess I can put that aside for now. You'll find out soon enough. It's nothing special worth talking about, I think. Anyway, I guess I should introduce myself first. Okay, there's his voice. Let me try my best approximation in English. I'm not so special that I have to introduce myself, and formalities are always a little embarrassing. Well, this is what I expected. I guess that's how I should think about it. My name is Hajime Hinata. There's only one reason I came to Hope's Peak Academy. Because I admired Hope's Peak Academy. To me, attending Hope's Peak Academy is like being a celebrity or a superhero. In fact, instead of calling it admiration, it's more like it's always been a dream of mine. That's why, to feel like a member of society, to become someone I can be proud of, I always wanted to. For that reason alone, I always, until now, I never wanted to admit how painfully ordinary I really am. That's why, Hope, I might have admired talent, individuality, but I've finally, forever tried my best, finally became true. Huh? What is this? Shitload of mashed potatoes day? Huh? It's a door, that's what it is. There's a door. Still. I need to hurry. 'Cause I need to go inside this classroom. Need? What need? No. I should hurry. Yeah. I'm not just gonna repeat the Kermit voice for Hajime, because, even though I've said for years that that's my standard protagonist voice, it's like, that basically is Makoto now. The Kermit voice is Makoto, at least, so I'm like, I'm gonna retire that as my standard protagonist voice. From now on, every protagonist I voice is gonna have a unique voice, even though I make Hajime sound kind of like Phoenix Wright, but whatever. Huh? Who goes there? Huh? Are you feeling alright? You look quite pale. Hey, could you be... You're also a freshman at the school, right? Then you're all... See for yourself. We're all freshmen too. These guys... everyone? The freshmen who are accepted into Hope's Peak Academy, the Ultimates? I assume if freshmen like us have been gathered in this classroom. Gathered? Hey, why don't you just come inside for now? Yes, of course. It was kind of like Byakuya. If Byakuya, gained 200 pounds. Wait, why am I being so polite? I know they're called the Ultimates, but they're still high school students like me. That's right. First impressions are crucial in moments like this. I need to act more confident. Thus, to hide my nervousness from the others, and while trying my very best to act cool, I stepped inside, closed the door behind me, and sat in an open seat at the back of the classroom. Anyway, what just happened earlier? I wanted to be here, and then a classroom door appeared right in front of me, as if I was drawn to it. But how did I walk into this classroom? I don't remember. Something's weird. Excuse me. What is it? Why are we all gathered in this classroom? No one said anything about coming here, so is there like an entrance ceremony or homeroom happening right now? Actually, we were just about to discuss that matter. Discuss? Well, since you're the last student to arrive, let's start the discussion. This is everyone? How do you know? There are only 16 desks in this classroom, and this guy's the 16th student. It's obvious if you bother to think about it. And just what are we gonna talk about? The reason we're all gathered in this classroom? First, I need to confirm something. Out of everyone here, is there anyone who actually remembers how they came to this classroom? We all looked around at each other. The surprised look appeared on everyone's face. Not one person raised their hand. So before you realized it, you were in this classroom. Then everyone here is in the same predicament. No matter how you look at it, it's unnatural. Even you stupid-looking ones would agree, right? It sure is strange. Nobody actually remembers how they came here. Hey, what do you mean stupid-looking? The moment you set foot on campus, you felt a strange dizziness, and now you're here and you don't know why. This is what I experienced before I arrived here. Am I correct in assuming that's true of all of you? That happened to me too, but... Huh? That dizziness wasn't just me? Everyone felt the same dizziness. That's weird. Even if it's just a coincidence, it feels too good to be true. So you're saying it's not just a coincidence, then? Meaning, we can only speculate who's responsible for this strange phenomenon. Who's responsible? What is it? It feels like this is gonna get even stranger. Ha! I don't know what you're so worried about, but that doesn't sound like a huge deal. Huh? What do you mean? I mean, it's a minor problem. Instead of trying to figure out why we're here, we should try to figure out why we can't leave. Huh? What do you mean we can't leave? Seriously? I watched him rush over to the door and try with all his might to pull it open, but... it won't open. I can't open it. Huh? Why? A little while after I got here, I tried to leave to go take a shit. But that door won't budge at all. Hey, what's going on? Even with all my might, I couldn't open it. It'd be absolutely impossible for all of you. Eh? What do you mean you couldn't open it? Why? That's not possible. She's right, it's impossible. Because when I went through the door, it opened normally. It wasn't locked at all. Though I don't understand what forces are at work here. There's no denying we've all been locked inside this classroom. Locked inside? What do you mean? I suddenly became aware of how heavy my body felt. As though a feeling of unspeakable dread began settling on my shoulders. Maybe we're getting mixed up in something dangerous? Or perhaps, doesn't it make more sense to think this is the entrance exam? The entrance exam? You mean Hope's Peak Academy's? But according to Hope's Peak Academy, no such entrance exam exists. They may say that publicly, but it's possible that this is actually a special entrance exam. You're wrong. This is not an entrance exam. What was that just now? Hey, fat ass. Why'd you make that cutesy voice all of a sudden? I won't dispute your blunt remark about my weight, but that voice you just heard was not mine. Huh? Then whose is it? It's actually mine. Who's there? Where are you? It sounds like it came from behind the teacher's desk. behind the teacher's desk.
Alright, I see everyone has arrived. Let's begin.
Oh no. Oh no. What is that? It looks like a stuffed animal.
That's right. I am a squeezably soft stuffed animal. Magical miracle girl Usami. AKA Usami. I may not look like it, but I am your squeezably soft teacher. Nice to meet you all.
Huh? Am I hallucinating? Am I the only one who's seeing this? Nah, I see it too. What's with this talking chihuahua? That's a chihuahua?
Does everybody here know what a rabbit is? It's a lovable animal that's very fluffy and soft. That's what I am, a singing, dancing, talking rabbit mascot.
Hold on, let me process this first.
Okie dokie.
What do you guys think? I've never seen a stuffed animal that can sing, dance, and talk before. It's probably remote controlled or something. Don't act like such a pussy over a child's toy. Even if it's remote controlled, doesn't it look a little too lifelike? It's pretty advanced for a toy. Its movements and mannerisms are not the issue. More importantly, based on what it just said, it seems you know something about our current situation.
Of course I do. I'm the lead teacher of this school trip.
School trip? Hey, what do you mean, school trip?
A large group of students go on a chaperone trip with a lead teacher. It's the biggest event of the school year.
We're not looking for such a literal answer.
Now let's depart for the fun school trip.
Depart? What? Senran Kagura Estival versus... Huh? I couldn't believe my eyes. Not just my eyes, but my brain, too. The world just stopped making sense. The classroom collapsed like a stage set, and what appeared before me instead was... blue sky, white clouds, blue sea, white waves. What the hell is this? No matter how I tried to rationalize it, it was abnormal, clearly unreasonable, utterly crazy, blatantly wrong. What? This is a joke, right? Where are we? What's going on?
Everyone, please stay calm. There's no reason to panic, see? Look around. Feast your eyes on this beautiful ocean. It's like your heart's being washed clean, isn't it? It washes away everything, even all the bad things.
Hold on. Give us the details. Where in the world are we?
Where, you ask? Well, obviously, we're out where it's better. Out where it's wetter. Out by the sea.
I understand this is the sea, but what are we doing here?
You know, your throat's gonna get all hoarse if you keep screaming like that.
But we were just at school and now we're out by the sea. This is impossible.
Please do not worry. The school trip has just started. That's all.
But like, why are we on a school trip all of a sudden? You totally skipped all the stuff that comes first. She's right. We're supposed to be attending Hope's Peak Academy.
Hope's Peak Academy. I see. You don't say. You guys are feeling unsure about Hope's Peak Academy. Then in that case, please forget about Hope's Peak Academy. That's why we're having a school trip in the first place.
Huh? What the hell do you mean we should just forget about it? Hey, what are you? Just what are you scheming?
What? I'm not scheming anything. I'm doing this for everyone's sake. I'm praying from the bottom of my heart that hope will grow within everyone's heart. There's nothing dangerous on this island whatsoever, so please, there's no need to worry at all.
Island? Did you just say island?
Yep, and it certainly is beautiful. It was prepared just for us, an island free from other people in danger.
Are you saying this island is uninhabited? Perhaps you brought us to this uninhabited island to make us kill each other?
What? Kill each other? Nuh-uh, no way. Bloody business like causing violence or inflicting pain is a big no-no on this island. Even the word kill, just saying it horrifies me. Ah, so scary.
Then what is this school trip you mentioned? What do you intend for us to do on this island?
Alrighty, I shall announce it to everyone right now. While you all relax on this island paradise, you must get along and strengthen your bonds with one another. That is the main rule of this heart-throbbing school trip.
Heart-throbbing school trip?
Spend these peaceful and relaxing days nourishing hope and lazing about, free from pain, free from suffering. Truly, this lovey-dovey, heart-throbbing school trip is everyone's homework.
What the hell does that even mean?
Now then, let the heart-throbbing school trip begin.
It goes without saying, but I had no idea what she was talking about. I couldn't follow her words at all. And then, just like that, like a curtain slowly lowering, my mind ground to a halt. I want to know what's up with the fat guy. Is he part of the Togami fan? Okay, he is. I couldn't see his first name because it was upside down, but... It's like, I thought Monokuma killed all of the Togami. Would you like to save your current progress? Yes, I would, Father. Hey. Hey. Can you hear me? Are you okay? You seem pretty out of it. To be honest, I'm also... No, everyone else feels the same too. Since we suddenly got put in this weird situation... Hey, are you listening? Hey, are you sure you're okay? Leave me alone. There's no way I can leave someone alone when they look at that pale. White sandy beach, crystal blue ocean. The sun's rays beaming down on me. This soft tropical wind brushing my skin. I definitely don't know what's going on. I was supposed to attend Hope's Peak Academy. Why did this... why am I here at a place like this? That rabbit thing said we're on a tropical island. Yeah, you're right. I have no idea what's going on. That's the only thing I can say with absolute certainty. Welcome to Dangan Island. I will explain the basic controls to you. With the mouse, you can maneuver the reticle on the screen. If the reticle responds, press the left mouse button. You can then examine that person or object. Also, you can shift your point of view with the WASD keys. Plus, if you press the tab key, you can use a mysterious power to see everything you can examine. The world sure has become super convenient if you're able to do all this from the get-go. Now then, please search this beach thoroughly and progress the story. Before I talk to that guy, I should try and understand the situation I'm in first. Why is there a monitor in a place like this? The screen's blank. What's this being used for? Is that a camera? A surveillance camera? Are we being monitored or something? I wouldn't say we're being monitored. I just think we're being watched for our safety. Well, it's a waste of time to think about it. Best not to worry. What's with this guy? How can he be so calm in a situation like this? Maybe he's just a chill guy. Guess it makes sense for there to be palm trees on a tropical island. It's a mighty fine palm tree, but now's not the time for me to be impressed by it. The crystal clear, shining blue sea. It's perfect for a tropical island. Just what's going on here? I never wanted anything like this at all. So how are you feeling? Are you calmed down now? I understand your confusion after everything that's happened. But why don't we start with an introduction? Introduction? I'm Nagito Komaeda. Nice to meet you. Along with my introduction, I guess I'll also tell you about my talents so you know why Hope's Peak Academy chose me. Well, even if I tell you, in my case it's a pretty disappointing talent. Disappointing talent? What do you mean? I'm lucky. What are you talking about? It's not a joke or anything. That's my actual talent. I'm the ultimate lucky student. At least, that's what I'm called anyway. Ultimate lucky student? Through a countrywide lottery, apparently only one student is selected at random to attend. Hope's Peak Academy is the ultimate lucky student. And that lucky winner just so happened to be me. Chosen by a lottery. Is that really okay? I mean, is luck even a real talent in the first place? How strange. Your face looks troubled. No, I'm not troubled or anything. No, it's fine. I have mixed feelings about this too. I never thought an average, talentless high school student like me could enter Hope's Peak Academy. At first I declined. I told them I didn't deserve it. But they told me they really wanted me to attend. Apparently this so-called luck of mine is a talent that even the school doesn't fully understand. To research it, the school picks the ultimate lucky student every year through an annual lottery. Hope's Peak Academy is amazing if they can actually research something as vague as luck. Well, thanks to that luck, a guy like me was able to attend Hope's Peak Academy, so for that I'm grateful. But on the other hand, I feel a little out of place here. Sorry, I have a bad habit of viewing most things through a pessimistic lens. Yeah, I guess that's it for my introduction. Nagito Komaeda, huh? He doesn't seem like the most reliable guy, but he doesn't strike me as a bad person either. Now then, it's your turn. Yeah, I'm Hajime Hinata. Then let me ask you a question. What is your ultimate talent? I opened my mouth, but the words would not form. I felt my thoughts stalling in my head. I opened my mouth, but the spaghetti wouldn't come out. As if I opened a book expecting to find words and instead found blank pages. It was that kind of uncomfortable feeling. The memory I was trying to recall had completely vanished from my mind. Huh? Without realizing it, my body began to shudder as waves of discomfort began pounding against me. Hajime, what happened? It's nothing. I guess I'm still pretty confused about all this. I'm having trouble remembering some things. I understand how your memory might be confused after suddenly getting into a situation like this. I'm sure you'll remember soon once you've settled down. So, I don't think you need to worry about it all that much. You're right. Then I guess we're done with introductions for now. Even though I don't know what's going on, I hope we can get along. Hey, did something just beep? What a weird sound. I hastily stuck my hand into my pocket. That's right. That strange mechanical sound just now definitely came from inside my pocket. What the hell is this? It's like a PDA or a smartphone. Why is something like this inside my pocket? Usami was passing them out earlier, remember? Alright, you seem pretty out of it when that was going on. Now that you mention it, I think I kind of remember, but what is this?
It's an e-handbook.
What the? Where'd you come from?
Oh, did I startle you? I'm incredibly sorry. Teehee. I know how to apologize like a good girl. Anyway, don't you think it's cool? That handbook is absolutely vital for this school trip, so make sure you don't lose it.
This device is that important?
I've asked everyone to use their e-handbook to gather all the hope fragments.
Hope fragments?
On this island, you'll obtain hope fragments as you get along with your classmates. As your relationship with everyone improves, you'll be able to gather more and more hope fragments. Gather hope fragments so that the flower of hope achieves its full bloom. Truly, that is the main purpose of this school trip. Love, love.
Hey, she's gone. A stuffed animal that moves, talks, and also appears wherever and whenever she wants. Regardless of who's actually controlling it, it still doesn't make any sense. And what was all that about hope fragments? What's her deal? It's like we're in a game or something. If this feels like a game, that's rather comforting. It means we aren't going to be in danger right away. You're probably right, but more importantly, you don't know anything about the other students yet, right? Or more importantly, you don't know anything about the other students, right? Then I think it's best you at least introduce yourself to them. That's also true, but where'd everyone go? Maybe they're exploring the island as well? Exploring the island? As long as we're expected to live on this island, we should learn as much as we can about it. For example, what's this island's name? Is there any way to escape? What about food and living arrangements? So why don't we finish introducing ourselves to the others and explore the island at the same time? I pretty much went around and introduced myself to everyone already, but I'll tag along with you. So now he's decided to come with me. Well, I guess that's helpful for me. I know I'd worry if I was left on my own. Shall we get going then? But is this really okay? To feel so relaxed in such a strange situation. Perhaps it's the tropical climate. Or is it that, what's-her-name, Usami's fault? What is it, Hajime? Let's get going. Right, got it. At any rate, if this is a nightmare, I have no idea if it's even started yet. Sheesh, what kind of nightmare is that? You are now able to use the handbook. You can use it to check various information throughout the game. You can open the e-handbook with the F1 key. It's super easy. It includes the guidelines of the school trip and the report card, which documents everybody's information. There are various features inside the handbook. You can also save and load your game inside the handbook. Please check out the system page as well. But wait, there's more. You can also view the transcript with the F2 key. That's all there is about the handbook. I strongly recommend you play around with it yourself. Now then, please go forth and look for everyone else. Oh right, you can exit the beach with the R key. Is that so? Oh. Oh, I get, yeah, leave the beach, not the island itself. Got it. Well, that's all the time we have for right now, but if you enjoyed this video, no further actions required on your part. If you got suggestions on what else you'd like to see me play, let me know in the comments. And I'll see you next episode.